We wanted to make a film about how disabled people are trying to find work and look for those employers stepping forward to help them.
We spoke to Gemma at Somerset Council.
So, as an employer, it can be a real minefield sometimes to think about, you want to do the right thing, you want to employ people that have got additional support needs, but you think actually what support is available for us as an organisation, and there is such a wealth of support out there, and I would say whatever it is that your need is, there is always support out there.
We are part of the government scheme, the Disability Confident Employer Scheme, which means that whenever we have people with disabilities apply for jobs, we seek guidance and advice. I just think that employing people with disabilities should just be part of a normal recruitment process. So we have people with Tourette syndrome, people with Asperger's, people with autism. I mean, I've in the past I've had people with disabilities work for me who, for example, only had the use of one arm. So it's quite easy to buy, specialist equipment to accommodate that these people can still do the job they are expected to do. I think one of the real benefits of having people with disabilities is that the people that work with them tend to step up and offer support to the person, which means that they kind of mature a little bit. That's a real benefit to us. So Josh applied with us through the normal ways. He applied for a job in bars. He works behind the bar there, but he also supports other departments within Butlins. So he helps out in other restaurants, and he also helps out on the arcades, for example. So he does many different types of jobs. Josh likes to support other people as well as being supported himself. So and that really works well for us. What we also find is that when we employ people with disabilities, the retention is much higher. They stay for longer because there is good support in place for them. It means that they feel that they are very confident within their jobs, and having that confidence from your employee for us as an employer is really important.
I applied for the job online. I went through the application and recruitment process. Then I went for an interview, did my interview, got offered the job, and went from there really. And I love working. What I like about my job is I like giving good customer service, making sure the guests getting attended to as quickly as possible. I like to have that balance of knowing that I do the work to the best ability, and then I can do my own stuff in my own social life. So it's just about having that balance. I get support from my team and my fellow colleagues if I need any help. So anyone who's got any kind of disability, no matter what the disability is, they can get a job where they put their mind to it. Focusing on what you want and what's best for yourself.
Part of my role within Somerset County Council is to support the young people who have a special educational need or a disability themselves, and for a number of different reasons they have all needed a different level of support. You've got Discovery, where you've got your job coaches that are available and additional sort of support through that, and there is access to work. So like we said, that there's that funding scheme available through the DWP.
Our main policy is to try and employ anyone that wants to work, really. John comes in for us every day at Taunton Rugby Club, and he unlocks the gates, he unlocks the building, and then he'll clean the place top to bottom. It'll be hoovering, mopping, emptying bins. So when I started him on the first day, I met him here and thought to myself that this may be difficult. He may not want to do it, he may be scared of the size of the place. I didn't know what to expect, really. So when John came in and was not only here before me, he was eager to do as much as he could. This is on his first day. I was totally impressed. So for a small business like us to be able to say we've worked with someone who had some disabilities and got a great result out of it, and hopefully John enjoys it as well, is a massive thing for us. For me, it's no different than employing someone without disabilities. Everyone needs training, everyone needs to be shown what to do.
I think there's a possibility anywhere for somebody to get a job, whatever disability they've got. I have support from Church View Care Services, and that's an agency, care agency, which helps support in living situations and family situations and helping to get you out to work. My support worker is Sam Stevens. I have a good relationship with him, and it goes really well. It just helps me get things done, like bills paid, and just helps support my life really. Known him going back for quite a few years, so it's good to have somebody who you trust and help you and you get on with. From time to time I see Vince, my employer, which would bring stock for me or let me know about something or bring in a wage slip.
It's always worth giving someone a try for them and for us. We've had nothing but good things about John, and we'd wish there was 20 of him.
If you are an employer and you're looking to employ people with disabilities, then I am somebody that you can get in touch with. I am what they call a micro provider. There are lots of other options. I'm one option. I'm part of a network of about 400 people in Somerset. We're self-employed and we can be funded through things like direct payments and personal independence payments. You might want to talk to the DWP, your social worker, or even the Citizens Advice Bureau. They can help point you in the right direction.
Just along the seafront in my head, we went to the beach hotel where we saw Jackie and Judy.
We do have all sorts of disabled people working here. Some people are visibly disabled, and some people that maybe perhaps have mental issues, and we support all. Now Judy was very shy when she came in, very quiet, head down, didn't really speak. But after quite a few months, we decided a year ago in August that we'd employ Julie on 16 hours a week. We had to give her still some support network after that, which the head housekeeper did. But she has actually now become a valuable member of the team. This person actually comes into work now with her head held high, knows what she's doing, interacts with people, and she has a purpose to get out of bed in the morning, and that's a great story.
Well, my life was pretty miserable. I was on antidepressants, I was very low, but when I got this job, I completely came out my shell. It's made a huge impact in my life, because this is my first ever paid job ever, and I'm 35 now, and they gave me a real fighting chance, so I love them. Basically my job entails cleaning rooms. Sometimes we'll have full surfaces. That means cleaning the bathrooms, stripping the beds, remaking them, hoover, polish everywhere. Pretty much anything and everything. Every day is not the same day. If you're looking for a job, don't give up. Go to the job centre, they will help you. Just keep fighting, keep persevering, and you might end up like me. Got a job, paid work, happy.
We've got partnerships with people like Hilton Worldwide, the Premier Inn, which is obviously all over Somerset, and Yo Sushi as well, because they know, as big employers, that if you want reliable employees, if you want employees to do exactly what they are being paid to do, turn up day in, day out regardless, you employ somebody who has a disability.
So our recruitment process is all online now, which makes it completely fair to every person that applies. I feel quite passionate about providing a fair opportunity for everybody, and that's why as an employer it's a duty, but it's also the right thing to do. And given the number of opportunities that we have here, you know, we've got real flexibility in being able to find, you know, the right job for the right person. So I know for some smaller employers that's not so easy. Strapline for any person that we employ is we hire the attitude and we teach the skills. So if you've got the right attitude, whether you're visually impaired, hearing impaired or in a wheelchair, it really doesn't matter, because we'll teach you what you need to do to be able to do a job that you'll feel fulfilled in.
And if there are employers out there that are a little bit nervous, they just need to actually step back and look at all of the benefits. You've just got to give it a go.
When people know that I have a disability, they naturally assume I can't do certain things. In fact, like a lot of disabled people, I can do many things. We are not different. We want to be a part of the community. We've all got something to offer and we want to contribute like everyone else.
Thank you for watching our film.
Thank you for watching our film.
Thank you for watching our film.